India, a land of vibrant culture, thriving cities, and an ancient history of health and wellness. But beneath this rich heritage lies a growing concern that has placed India on the global health map for the wrong reasons. India is now known as the diabetes capital of the world. How did we get here, and more importantly, what can we do about it? Imagine this. In a bustling Indian city, life is in full swing. Families gather at roadside food stalls, enjoying rich, sugary delicacies. Office workers sit at desks for hours, sipping sweetened teas and coffees. Children glued to screens hardly step outside to play. On the surface, it seems like normal urban life. But in the background, a silent epidemic is growing. Over 77 million Indians are currently living with diabetes, and if nothing changes, this number could soar to 134 million by 2045. Diabetes doesn't announce its arrival with fanfare. It creeps in silently, unnoticed, until it starts affecting lives. 1 in every 6 people with diabetes globally is an Indian. It's no longer a problem limited to older adults. Young professionals, teenagers, and even children are now being diagnosed. Why is this happening? Let's rewind and take a closer look. The shift began with lifestyle changes. Our traditional diets, rich in whole grains, pulses, and fresh produce, have been replaced by processed foods high in sugar, fat, and empty calories. Long working hours, stressful environments, and reduced physical activity have further compounded the problem. But there's more. Indians are genetically predisposed to insulin resistance, making them more vulnerable. Combine this with rapid urbanization, pollution, and limited awareness about preventive care, and you have the perfect storm for a diabetes epidemic. And then there are the symptoms, subtle and often ignored. Excessive thirst, frequent urination, fatigue, unexplained weight loss, and blurred vision. For many, these signs are brushed off as minor inconveniences until they become impossible to ignore. Diagnosis often comes late, but it doesn't have to. A simple blood sugar test or an HbA1c test can reveal the truth. These tools are accessible, but they remain underutilized. The good news is that diabetes is manageable and even preventable. Treatment often starts with small but significant lifestyle changes. A balanced diet filled with vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and lean proteins. Regular exercise, even 30 minutes of walking a day, can make a difference. Stress management techniques like yoga and meditation, and of course, medications or insulin, as prescribed by a doctor, can help control the disease. Prevention, however, is where the real power lies. Imagine an India where people prioritize their health, eating home-cooked meals, staying physically active, and getting regular health checkups. Small actions can lead to big changes. As individuals, we need to take charge. But as a nation, we need collective action. We must raise awareness through large-scale campaigns, bring affordable healthcare to every corner of India, and ensure that our schools and public spaces promote healthier choices. Policies must encourage preventive healthcare, and technology can play a vital role in early diagnosis and management. India's fight against diabetes is not just a medical challenge. It's a social, economic, and cultural one. The solutions lie in embracing our traditions, upgrading our healthcare systems, and coming together as a community to tackle this growing crisis. Together, we can rewrite the narrative. Diabetes does not have to define us. By spreading awareness, taking preventive measures, and supporting one another, we can ensure a healthier future for India. The time to act is now. Let's make the change for ourselves, our families, and generations to come.